welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Codere Clubhouse, season number 5. And we have a juicy topic today. Don't mind me. I'm not into this today. My boss messed up my podcast. Messed up my podcast equipment. He paid for it, so it is what it is. I'm pretty sure he doesn't listen to the podcast, so I can talk about him. So we're going to introduce ourselves from my left to my right. Just give us your name and your age, please.
My name's Jay, and I'm 9.
Okay, welcome to the podcast.
My name's Elena, and I'm 9.
Elena, she's 9.
Hi, my name is Callan, and I'm 9.
And Cal is 9. So all you guys have returned, you've been here before. We've done a couple of podcasts already. Today, I want to talk about the challenges that you guys have or are going to have in middle school and high school. I guess next year or next couple of years you'll be going to middle school. Do you guys have any idea of what's going to happen? The things that people are going to expect from you? Go ahead, you can talk.
To do a lot of homework.
Yeah, I mean that's just going to happen once, each grade you're going to get more and more and more. But there's going to be other challenges besides doing homework. Homework is not going to be the only one.
Paying for your stuff.
Paying for your stuff? I don't know about that. I don't think your parents are going to make you pay for anything.
If you have money in college.
Well, no. You skipped over middle school and high school.
Oh, middle
You went right to
school.
college.
Oh, okay.
Let's figure out middle school and high school where you still living in with your parents. You're still doing, you don't have to worry about buying yourself food and any of that yet. We're talking about middle school and high school. What do you think? Let's see. What do you think your parents are going to expect from you, and maybe even your teachers? Yeah.
Your parents are probably going to expect for you not to be more responsible and not get in trouble as much for silly reasons.
Okay. Some responsibility. Got it.
I personally think that it's that getting older and getting older, you would have to learn how to keep yourself together and not be all over the place.
Yeah, well, that goes with responsibility. Do you have anything else to add to it?
Yeah, I got something.
What?
Trying to find a girlfriend.
Ooh, hey.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either. I mean, some people think in different ways. I can't hate you for that one. Well, that's not the most important part of middle school. Learning is part of it, but also trying to, girls, please, trying to stand out in your way and get yourself, be a little more independent. So when it's time to do homework, your mother, your dad, whoever helps you with your homework, doesn't have to sit next to you to get your homework done.
Isn't that responsibility?
You know it has to be done. It's your responsibility. You know it has to be done. So do it on your lunch break. Do it when you're bored. Get it done. And, maybe your parents will still check it and stuff like that. But don't depend on them so much. What else what else are you guys... What else do you think? Like right now, do you have book reports?
No.
You don't do no book reports?
Not really.
No, we got reports. Not that much.
Okay, well...
We take notes in books and stuff, but
So they don't tell you read a book and I need a 3-page or 4-page book report?
No.
Well, we usually read articles and then get questions on them.
Okay, articles, nothing. Articles, not even a page. It's just a column. So I'm going to let you know right now. There's going to be book reports. You're going to read chapter books, and it's going to be 140 pages, and you're going to have to sum all that up to 5 or 6 pages, 8 paragraphs, all that stuff.
I've read books with
that.
more than 140 pages.
Well, getting a book report, you're definitely going to read chapter books in middle school because you already learn how to read chapter books.
And then, depending on how your school is, some schools, you guys go to a public school or charter school? Anybody go to charter
Public
school? Okay.
Everybody here, I'm pretty
Public
sure
school?
public.
Okay. For those that go to charter school or maybe even private school, they ask of you a little more at times. I remember my son used to read, I think when he was in elementary school, I think he read 5 books. And as soon as he jumped into charter school, those numbers started jumping. the next year it was 16. The year after it was 30. The year after that was 50. By the time he graduated from school as a senior, they had to read 100 books. So that was his school. I mean, I can't tell you that your school is going to be like that or whatever school you get into. But reading is going to be a big part of it. So if you hate it now, guess what? You're going to hate it for the rest of your life because you're going to read. Go ahead.
So, like, I know that people are probably going to do essays inside of, like, 6th grade and all throughout, like, the rest of the grades. I've already done, like, an essay.
And you know what you're going to get a lot of? Testing. Nobody said that.
Oh, yeah.
Testing.
I was thinking
testing in
but I
public
didn't say it.
schools is like, it's the main thing. Attendance and testing. That's all they care about. I mean, you guys are a number. And they care about, you coming into school so that their numbers are up. And then you guys, they start practicing right now for ELA testing, right? You guys probably just did a couple of testing.
We're going to do the state test at the end of the year because we didn't get a chance to do it in 3rd grade.
Okay, well,
Yeah, because
it's
we
all
were
about
quarantined.
testing.
Well, if you were inside, then you would have been able to do it, but your parents were able to opt you out
Yeah, opt
in
out.
3rd grade.
There was, in my school, everybody opted out. There was only one person that took it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they don't care. Their parents were like, nah, we good.
There's
If we don't have to do it, we good.
There was like 2 people in my class that didn't want to do
Yeah, so
it.
that's
I
crazy.
don't want to do it.
What else do you expect? All right, that was middle school. Now, what about when you get to high school?
I
You don't have to raise your hand. Just you can start talking.
I personally think that it's gonna be like it's gonna be more athletic. Like some kids are gonna go more on the athletic path, and some are gonna like actually be what's called like a nerd, but like they're just gonna be smart.
Well, this is the thing with
Yeah, my teacher says that nerds are actually smart because, like, they read a lot of books, and that's a good thing.
Well, I hope your teacher doesn't use the term nerds.
Oh yeah, because
That's not a good term.
in middle school there's gonna be a lot of bullying.
That could happen to you all the way from elementary school all the way to life. I mean, even when you're older.
has to be
Middle school's the time where, high school's the time where you should probably get a boyfriend and girlfriend. Is what my
You know
mom
what?
says.
Let me go back to what Khaled said over here.
believe in that, bro.
You two guys, I gotta keep you away from each other. What he was saying was, some people may start doing clubs and doing different things, like joining teams, basketball,
Like-
soccer, volleyball, whatever it might be.
My teacher said he had a high school basketball team
I
and soccer team because he loves soccer.
Yeah. The thing with that is that if your grades are not good, you're not making that team. As good as you may be, if your grades are no good, you shouldn't be in the team. I mean, there's a certain I don't know, 75 in some schools, 80 in other schools. If you're not keeping an 80 average, you can't be in no team.
Do you have recess at high school?
I guess.
It all depends. I mean, yeah, lunch probably.
If you don't
my-
have lunch,
Some
that's
places,
sad.
you also have zero period. You know what zero period is?
No.
Zero period is the period that is very, very early. So for the ones that don't like to wake up, zero period might be because you're missing a credit, or because sometimes if you share a building where there's only one gym, then you might need a gym credit. So you have to come at 7 o'clock in the morning just to get gym and get all sweaty, and then you have classes.
I wake up at 7 o'clock.
No, you got to be in the building already by 7. So some places have zero period. So that's another thing. Let me see what Andrew got over there. Oh, we can. Oh yeah. You have to pass the class. Yeah, and then you also have to probably take regents unless they stop the regents by then. You never know. The government is always changing the rules.
We
What
can't upload this because, like, nobody was able to hear him.
I do a voiceover. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. So you guys are testing is going to be a big part of your life from here on. Even if you go to college, it's going to be a big part of it. In college, I don't think they give that much testing. They do a lot of reports, a lot of a lot of work that you have to do. They do some testing. I don't know. You know, I went to art school, so maybe mine was a little different.
I've done 4 tests during this
Doing what?
whole entire school year in 4th grade.
Yeah, so you did 4?
Yeah.
Well, don't get used to that, because it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
happen. Like, they're gonna give a quiz on Monday for this, or Tuesday for that, Thursday for this, project on Saturday. You may also have to work in groups, so that's gonna be another thing. You know, like if you have chemistry, you
We
may have to
already
work
work in
in a
groups.
chemistry group. So that's good. So you're learning these things, and they should help you when you go to middle school and high school. Is there anything else that you think, something that you guys expect or don't expect when you go to?
In college.
Not college. We're not doing college. We're gonna do middle school and high school.
Okay.
College is
but
too far.
Some,
Oh yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
yeah, bad crowds, like people that are bullying other people.
Yeah, but you know, there's
people that are cursing. Well,
there's all types of bullying. You know that, right?
In high school, a lot of in high school, people can curse and usually curse.
yeah. There's a
I mean,
lot of cursing.
you could curse.
My mom.
You
Go
can
ahead.
curse now if you want to, but you're just gonna get in trouble for it. So
Basically.
what's the point?
I think in not even in high school, in college more they accept it. Sometimes in high school, but when in my high school, every once in a while someone may say the F-bomb, and the teacher's like, "No, you can't say that." So I don't think it's still.
What's the F-bomb?
I can't tell you.
I already know. I know what that is.
So it's this. Look, it's the F-bomb.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So cursing is not. I mean, maybe when you were your friends is a little more accepted. It's not a big deal, but you have to look at it. If you can't talk that way to your parents, or in front of your grandparents, or let's say even if you go to church in front of the whoever is in church with you, if you can't talk like that in front of them, then don't try to use that language.
Because you
what I
might
was
get kicked out the church.
Why are you putting your hand in between the microphone? I don't understand that. You just try to make an echo out of it or something? I don't know. You thought he was holding a microphone, he was DJing or something? Yeah, give us some signs of
I got one.
all right, of people that are in a bad crowd.
Lil TJ.
Little TJ, what's that?
What?
Not Lil TJ.
I don't know what that is.
Do you guys know who the baby?
Yeah, but what are you talking about? So you hang out with people like the baby?
No.
So you saying a bad? No, come on. Let's talk about real life. You talking about guys that are crowds. Yeah.
Bad behavior.
Like if people are pushing it, if you have a crowd of guys and they pushing people around or treating girls a certain way, that's a bad crowd.
Bad behavior and bad grades and just everything that they do is bad.
Okay, but give us an example. Bad.
Bad grades.
Yeah, but how you know a person's grade unless they tell you? You don't know a person's
The teacher
grade.
gets really, really mad at them and then presents their work to the whole class and says,
teachers aren't
"Oh,
supposed
this
to do
is
that."
such a bad work. You should never copy stuff."
Well, if they copy, that's
Like that.
different. They're giving you a reason why they're showing the work or telling you. Yeah, but you can't. The teacher can't tell you you got a 30 and announce it in front of the class. That's a form of bullying from on her point. She could get fired for that. So if you copying, then and she caught you copying, she could use you as an example and say, hey, don't copy. You're gonna fail the
Exactly.
test.
Exactly.
Yeah, but,
because
you
like
know.
you can get in trouble from that.
Yeah,
Because
but that happens in
and then
college
like
too.
that would be bad influence on you because you don't want to like them to pressure you into copying somebody else or like they
No one pressures you into copying. If you did your homework and you did your studying, you don't have to copy. So you only do that when you know that you didn't take the steps or you didn't put the effort in. So one of the things that you have to understand is that you need to put effort into things. If you don't put no effort into it, you're gonna get exactly what you put into it. So
nothing.
exactly. So like right now, you see, I'm doing a podcast and Royce is sleeping. So Royce is not putting no effort into it. On top of that, he didn't have a topic. He's also not putting no effort into it because he's not being part of the crowd or listening and none of that stuff. So he's not putting any effort into it. So when it's time for It's Just Pizza Party, I'm not gonna make the effort to give him anything.
You'll have a pizza party.
So I'm just letting you know. You never know. Last week, what I gave away? I gave away hats last week, right? Come on, I gave away like 6 to 8 baseball hats last week.
You did?
Yes, I did.
And you let me play on the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, well, this week I'm not. So now you know. What happened last week is not gonna happen this week. Yeah. Last week's price is not this week's price. So anything else you guys want to add? No? Are we helping our parents around the house? Or are we doing chores?
Not
You know,
anymore.
all that stuff is going to be added to all the stuff
Not
that's added in
anymore.
school. You're not helping no more?
I only help my grandma because
good.
my great grandma because she's like 91.
Oh, God bless her. 91, believe me, these years you should sit down with her and get all the stories that she got now.
Wait a second. Her birthday was like 2 months ago. Okay.
So she's 92?
She's 92.
Okay, so 92, you sit down with her and get Grandma, tell me what it was like in 1950.
I should get all the juicy information.
Yes, tell me the challenges that you had when you was 18 years old and 15 years old, because they have life stories right there. You can't buy a book. You can't buy a book that's gonna give
My
you
dad
that
used to live
information.
at a zoo, and then he used to ride horses all day for $20.
Beautiful. My dad used to work for 5 cents, so it's a totally different era. Right now, 5 cents is nothing. All right, so I think I'm done with this topic. Are you guys done?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
Well, thank
starting
you
to
very
go
much.
Into a different
I
topic.
appreciate it. Now, somebody else is coming in, not you guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
All right, we're out of here.